Do you feel stressed out? Overwhelmed? Angry?
Afraid to look in the mirror?
And you just can't seem to get it up again? You see others getting it up, but you are just falling behind. Twitter is full of people getting it up, and you're just falling behind. You have tried everything, but nothing is working. And all you want to be is gaining points and be happy again. I might just have the team for you guys that will able to get your points back up again. And that is basically my safe team that I'm going to showcase for you. Every time I test new teams out, every time I basically fall on points or have a bad day or whatever it is, I always know that I have my safe team that I can go back to and at least equal out my points for a day or even gain some points. And that is my safe team. And the safe team equals in the lead the Escavalier, in the middle Obstagoon, and in the back, or I should say not in the back, in safe switch, I have the one and only Armored Mewtwo. So obviously this is an Ultra League team, but I can do so well with this team, and I have not went negative with this team this season and neither last season. This is where I basically shine every single season with that team, because I just know my matchup so well with this team and I know how much I can get away with, what to do against each Pokemon. And basically that is my recommendation, guys. I'm not saying that this is the best team out there. What I'm saying is that you need to find your best team that you enjoy playing really well, just like I'm enjoying with this. Even if I have a bad day, I just turn this team on and I'm having fun, no matter what. And then the second, you need to know the matchups, right? So you need to know how many counters it will take to take the Pokemon down, how many counters it will take that they take you down, how many Dragon Breaths, or what can you take, Shadow Sneak, when to switch, when to not to switch, and all those things, right? And Sack Swap, and all those things, right? So the only way to do that is to practice with this team, and that is why the season before, guys, like when I did the Ultra, I didn't switch up my teams. I just stick with one team and learned everything, and I wrote down what I need to do when, and I analyzed my matches. So, and that is why I wanted to analyze these matches coming up with you guys, so I can point out the things that you need to watch out for when you have this safe team that you can always trust on, even on your worst days, like you saw before in the video. So guys, without further ado, let's get started with this team. Alright guys, so Escavalier leading into Melmetal. So this is good for us, but you definitely have to shield because they always throw superpower, and that almost takes out Escavalier, like one-shots it. So this is definitely your shield right here. Yep, all the superpower, like every single time, it never fails, guys. And then now I'm just gonna farm up and throw a drill run, but I'm gonna save some energy, so when the Melmetal comes back in, I have enough energy for it. But I needed to bring down its health and swap on the charge move, because watch this, Obstagoon will barely get a scratch from this. See, it's a Shadow Sneak. So we wasted all the energy, and I needed to do that because Obstagoon would lose against the full health Giratina with Dragon Breath. So that's why I had to ditch it down, its health, and that is why I also had to tank the Shadow Sneak, not Dragon Club, because Dragon Club would do more damage. So that's why I was saying this is my safe team, because I know exactly what I need to do against what type and which type of Pokemon, and when to switch. It's very important because all these little things will add up and will cause me to win or lose. And guys, I also want to say I want to apologize because I was actually wanting to do the new Leafeon, no, what is it called? The new Pokemon, the new grass Pokemon. I already have one, but I couldn't max it out because I miscalculated my rare candies. I spent 200 rare candies on my Buffalo that you guys see in that video. Thank you for all the likes and comments. By the way, if you like these videos, I would appreciate if you hit that like button. That would be amazing. It helps me out a lot. Thank you guys, by the way. But what I was trying to say is that I miscalculated. I didn't have enough rare candies, so I could not max out all the way because it literally maxed out at 2500, the new grass type of Pokemon. So I'm short like 100 candies, so I'm gonna have to wait another day because I was grinding it out for like 6 hours today to get more candies, but they just barely spawn. I forgot its name, you know what I'm talking about, but it's a new grass type. Anyways, so getting back to the match, so the next video will be podcast tomorrow, by the way, and the following video will be that Pokemon finally, so I can showcase it for you. So now, this is perfect for us, by the way. Look at that, Escavalier right into Obstagoon. We're gonna able to farm it down. We're just gonna have to shield once to able to keep our Escavalier alive, and we know that Escavalier is very important for this match, and I knew he has a crouch chop. And basically now when the Melmetal comes back in, we already have it ready. This is why we saved up energy, this is why we farmed up, and this is why we took it out, and we win the first match just like that. And it's super important, guys. And this team is really good in Ultra. It's not as good, obviously, because you can't use Armored Mewtwo, but Escavalier as well. It's not as good in the Premier Cup, because again, the Charizards are everywhere. So that is a mirror match. So this is what you usually do: is I wait until they throw an attack, and then I will throw mine to throw them off a little bit, and then to try to get the extra. If there's a desync, I try to get a little extra. But what they think usually when you do this, when you overfarm, is that you, just like that, see, it went through. The reason why it went through, because he thought that I'm going to have acid spray, because usually when people overfarm like that, they throw acid spray and then drill run right away. So that's one way what I experienced, because again, this is my safe team and I played with it so many times. If you do that, they think you have acid spray, so they take the risk of not shielding. So that is why basically I'm doing that all the time, and so many times it works, just like you just saw it a second ago. So anyways, so Obstagoon right into Umpilion. I'm just going to shield this because that Hydro Canyon actually hits pretty heavy, and I want to preserve my Obstagoon because I felt like that he has the exact, something tanky in the bag that Obstagoon can take care of. And sure enough, there is Cresselia, but Cresselia can take care of Obstagoon, so it's if it doesn't have a shield, right? So we just have to be super careful here, and we have no shields left. We can tank this, but good news is our Escavalier can still take care of this match for us, but we just have to be super careful, and we just need to farm down enough on that Cresselia, so then our Armored Mewtwo can come in and actually wrap up this match for us. So now we're gonna swap out and bring in Armored Mewtwo. And now Armored Mewtwo can win this match by itself for us. Armored Mewtwo is super tanky, guys. It can basically beat Cresselia, not full health Cresselia, but very close to it. So I exactly know how much health Cresselia needs to lose to able to beat it with Armored Mewtwo. And that of course needs to calculate in that how many Moonblasts I can take if my attack fails, because the confusions and everything adds up. So you can actually win that pretty easily. And then now it's perfect. We just come back in with Obstagoon, and Obstagoon will able to beat Cresselia before that charge move. I already knew that before, because the way we played out with the energy. And that is why it's important. And that is why you also have to pay attention how much energy your opponent has as well. Because I knew that when he switched out that where the Cresselia was. So I knew that I don't have to worry about it because I'm gonna beat him to it, because I had one ahead of that Cresselia. That's what I had on my Obstagoon, so I knew no matter what, I should be fine. And then now, game 3 already. This is going pretty quick, guys. Alright, so Cresselia Lead. This is perfect for us, so because you usually just throw Mega Horn and it almost destroys Cresselia. He brought in Swampert, so I'm gonna throw Mega Horn to get a shield or basically destroy Swampert. And then on the charge move, I try to swap out into Armored Mewtwo, and one more, and swap. And didn't work out, so this is definitely gonna be an Earthquake, I know that, but I'm not gonna shield. This is always an Earthquake when I have so much energy with Swampert, but it doesn't matter because that's why I literally have my Armored Mewtwo to be a punching bag, and not because that Swampert had so much energy. It already had thrown an Earthquake and a Hydro Canyon, and I haven't thrown anything yet. But this is perfect for us, guys. He's not gonna shield, so we can farm down, and then what is he gonna bring in? He's gonna bring in a Muck. So this is bad news for us. I'm just gonna throw the Side Strike for some chip damage. I didn't realize I had Dynamic Punch ready as well. I should have thrown that, but it is what it is. So we are still doing good, because now all we have to do is come back in with our Escavalier and connect one of those drill runs, because that's gonna just destroy that Muck. We're gonna have to shield. Oh, good thing we shielded. Gunk Shot doing lots of damage. And then now we are going to throw that right there. And Drill Run, perfect, that takes care of it. And then all he has left is Cresselia, so he quits. So just like I said, guys, this team is super effective. It's really good. You just have to be careful and see how you play out your matches and know exactly your sets. And opponents, of course. And alright, so Escavalier right into Obstagoon. So this is good for us. Even if he has Cross Chop, it's still good for us. You win this no matter what. You just literally just keep going. You don't have to shield here. And then you can just literally farm it down. This is totally fine. There's nothing to worry about. It swaps out. Oh, look at that. It's a mirror. Is he using my team? Because he has basically the same thing. So I'm going to throw a Drill Run. Perfect. It connects. And then I just farm it down. Oh. It's all good, guys. We don't have to worry about it, because guess who we have in the back? Obstagoon, and we need energy advantage. So that's why I didn't shield it. because I need energy advantage so I can throw it into that Obstagoon that's gonna come back right now. So there's Crush Chop going to go. And most people don't think you're running Crush Chop, by the way, so they usually don't shield because they think it's not a Crush Chop, but he's shielded because, of course, he's also running Crush Chop. And this is fine. We are going to shield this because we need that Obstagoon to be out. And I'm not gonna be able to take it out, but it's gonna be close enough to... Oh, no, I forgot, because I'm able to get to the Crush Chop. Again, the energy advantage. It was super important to be able to get there. He doesn't shield because he has a Lapras in the bag, but guess what we have? Armored Mewtwo, guys, and Armored Mewtwo can destroy a Lapras in equal shields easily. So we don't have to worry about this. And it's definitely just a Surf. It was way too soon to be anything else, so we don't have to worry about it. We're just gonna farm up a little bit extra energy. This is another Surf. We don't have to shield it again. No worries at all. And then, perfect, we're gonna farm a little bit more and then throw the Dynamic Punch. And I didn't want to bait, so I'm just going to throw in Dynamic Punch no matter what, because all I need to do is land one and I won this match. Because after that we could just farm it down. Here's the second one. From this range, it will take it out anyways. So if it lands, yep, see, perfect, just like that. And we still have our shield. So this team is like, you know exactly your matchup. So as soon as I saw the Lapras, I didn't even question it. I was like, all right, we won. So that's why it's like, it's really cool to have a safe team, because you can just literally do that, guys. So that's why I really enjoy playing with this. So now Escavalier right into Swampert. This is also good. You just had to swap right on the charge move, like right away. And when it would land, perfect, just like that. This is perfect. That was beautiful. That's what you need to accomplish. And then you are at one step closer for the win condition. And now he brings in Berserker. So that I love Berserker. So now this is a little bit tricky. And this is where I messed it up. Because I shielded this, I lost this match. Right there, guys. That I shouldn't have shielded it because I can only get to one Dynamic Punch anyways. So I should have just thrown that Dynamic Punch and then just basically let Mewtwo go. But now I messed it up and I shielded it. So now I'm just throwing the Side Strike because I knew that I wasn't able to get to that under Dynamic Punch. And he's not gonna shield because he knows just the Side Strike because he's a good trainer as well. So, and now he just decided to farm me down because he knows that I already dumped my energy. So that's why I said I lost that match. And now I'm shielding because I'm thinking he's gonna throw a Dynamic Punch, but he didn't. He threw a Foul Play, and then now he's gonna throw another Foul Play because he doesn't want. Because he probably. Why did he throw? I'm not sure why he didn't throw the Dynamic Punch there. That's interesting. Maybe he has Flashkin or something. But anyways, but yeah, no matter what, guys, we lost this one because it's the matchup. There's just no way we can come back from this because we have no shields, and there's a Cresselia, and the Cresselia can just literally farm us down. When I mean farm us down, just throw basically 2 attacks and we are out with Obstagoon. And now this is awesome that we actually got the boost. So this like almost like give me like in my mind, oh, we could win this, but no, there's no way because that Swampert unfortunately has saved energy, and this Obstagoon is not gonna able to beat Cresselia to the last charge move. So now the Cresselia will beat us to that Night Slash, just like that. I already know that because I played this out so many times. If we wouldn't able to beat it, then it would have been good, but if it's still not gonna be good, and then here, I know even if I just throw a little and I try to farm, it's not gonna work. So, because he comes in and he has the energy and he would win anyways, so he just takes us out, and then we just don't have enough. We were so close to it, but we were just not there. So that's why that shield that I said I shouldn't have used would have been handy right there. That's where I needed that shield, that when I told you I used that shield, and that's what lost that match. And I learned that, but I already knew that. Literally, when I used the shield, I was like, I messed it up, I'm gonna lose this. So that's why it's so cool to have a safe team that you know so much, then you know what you need to do and when. So I highly recommend, guys, that you pick a safe team just like I have one and start using it. And guys, so tomorrow, don't forget, is the podcast, and day after that is gonna be a new team that I'm super excited to introduce to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.